welcome back to Self Soul Space. It's Ashley here, and February is known as Heart Health Month. The CDC recommends that for a healthy heart, you get active exercise about 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. However, let's be real, sometimes our schedules and our life don't give us the opportunity to get to a gym or to get outside and go for a walk, because like right now, for example, in Delaware, it's pretty snowy out and cold. So I'm going to share with you one of my favorite indoor exercise workout plans that I like to do that requires no equipment, and it's truly for all levels of intensity. So whether you're the beginner or you are the most advanced worker-outer, this exercise, this program is for you. I like to call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's broken down into minutes. Overall, if you do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it takes you 15 minutes. If you'd like to increase your intensity, you most certainly can repeat it 2 or 3 times to get 30 to 45 minutes of exercise in. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you how we get started. Okay, so remember I mentioned that it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So for 5 minutes, we are going to do some sort of cardiovascular warm-up. If you have the ability to get outside, go for a brisk walk, or if you have a treadmill or an elliptical in your house, you can use that as well. But 5 minutes, something to really get the heart pumping. But if you don't have those pieces of equipment, or you can't get outside, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do 1 minute of high knee runs. So you're gonna bring your knees up to your waistline for 1 minute. If this is too much for you, just do a simple march in place, okay? 1 minute here. Then we're going to do 1 minute of jumping jacks. So here we are doing our jumping jacks. If this is too much for you, I want you to take out the jump and step one leg out at a time, okay? So we're doing that for 1 minute. Then we are going to do 1 minute front kicks. So you're going to take your legs and hop and kick your legs forward for 1 minute. If this is too much, take the jump out. Kick, kick. Move your arms. That helps to increase blood flow. Now, for minute number 4 of our 5 minutes, we are going to go back to the jumping jacks. Remember your modification. If you're here, okay. And for the last minute of our 5 minutes, you're going to jog in place or run in place. Your choice. Do each of those for 1 minute to equal 5 minutes. Now, out of our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're on to the 4. Now, we are going to alternate 2 exercises, 1 minute each, to equal 4 minutes. Here's what they look like. Your first one is going to be just backward stepping lunges. Reverse lunge. Your varying range of intensity here is just your range of motion. Keep your feet hip distance apart and take your leg back behind you, keeping your front knee over your ankle. Don't shift forward, and bending your back knee ideally to 90 degrees. If you need to lower your intensity, just go down so low. So we're gonna do these for 1 minute. The second exercise are called mountain climbers. You're gonna come down to your hands and knees. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit here so we can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you can come down to your hands and knees or on your toes. You're gonna come into a plank position. Pull your belly button in, flat back, and you're going to bring your knees into your chest, running. Now, you may slow this down to lower the intensity, or if you're still working on building up your strength through your upper body, come to your knees, pull one knee in, and switch. You're going to do these for 1 minute. You're going to repeat then the lunges again for 1 minute, and then the mountain climbers again for 1 minute. That equals our 4 minute segment. Okay, so 5 minutes is done, 4 minutes is done. Now we're on to the 3 minute. So set your timer, okay? And we're gonna just go work for 3 minutes long. Your goal is to do 10 push-ups and 15 tricep dips, and try to repeat them as much as you can within the 3 minutes. Now, If you go back and scroll through our Self-Soul Space videos, you will see variations of push-ups. You can do them on the wall, you can do them on your knees, you can do them on the floor. So many different options for push-ups, but we're gonna do 10 push-ups. Okay, so here we go. 10 push-ups. Now, after we do our 10 push-ups, I don't know if that was 10, but we're going to do tricep dips. So, a couple of different options here for your tricep dips. You may come to a step. That's one option. Please excuse the steps, the laundry basket, it's all kinds of stuff. Or you can use a chair. You can use, if you have exercise equipment like a step, you can use that. But I'm gonna place the camera down and show you what a tricep dip looks like. So, your hands, your fingertips face towards you. You push yourself up so your arms are straight, and then you drop your butt down, let your elbows bend to 90 degrees, and then you push yourself back up, down and up. The only variation here is truly your range of motion. So if you need to not go down as far, or if you want to go down a little bit more, you can. You're going to do 15 of those, then you're going to do 10 push-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 tricep dips on repeat for the 3 minutes that your timer is set. Okay, so we've done our 5, 4, 3, and now we're on to the 2-minute segment. The 2-minute segment is focused on your lower body and your gluteus maximus, minimus, everything in between. So we're going to do some squats. 30 seconds, we're going to repeat 2 exercises, 30 seconds each, to equal our 2 minutes. So the first is just a regular squat, and I'm going to show you in a little bit more detail what that looks like. Okay, so your feet are hip distance apart. You're going to put your butt back like you are hovering over a porta potty, or you're going to go sit in a chair, but you're going to go up and down for 30 seconds. If you need to lower the intensity, you just lower the range of motion and don't go down so far. You're still working the same muscles. But if you'd like to increase your intensity, you can down and jump, add a jump. So remember, we're doing these for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna stop. Now, we're going to change our position on our squats. Take your feet so they point out like ducks. Heels are more under the hips, and we're going to do what's called a sumo squat. So we come down, our knees press out, and then we come up. 30 seconds. Again, to lower the intensity, you lower the range of motion. How deep you go. To increase the intensity, you squat and jump. So you're going to do 30 seconds of regular squats, 30 seconds of sumo squats. Repeat 2 times to equal 2 minutes. Now, we're on to the last one. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 is pretty easy. It's just a 1-minute plank hold. There are many different variations of planks you can do. I'm going to show you just a quick few. Your basic high plank. Your hands are under your shoulders. Okay, back nice and flat. Pull your belly button in, straighten out your legs, and we're here for 1 minute. That's variation number 1. Now, if you need to lower the intensity, you may lower your knees, but do you see how my body's still angled so my shoulders are still over top of my wrists? And we hold here for a minute, if that's your choice. The third option is to increase your intensity. You're going to come down onto your forearms, nice flat back, squeeze your butt, squeeze your tummy, and we can hold here on our forearms for 60 seconds, also known as 1 minute. You choose your form, high plank, knees down, or forearm plank for 1 minute. So that's our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's review. 5 minutes of some sort of cardiovascular warm-up. You can do the 5 exercises that I showed you. High knee run, jumping jacks. Let's see what else was there. Jumping jacks. Let's look at my paper. Front kicks, jumping jacks again, and then running in place That's for 5 minutes, 1 minute each, or you can go outside for a beautiful walk, maybe a quick little jog, something like that, or get on your elliptical if you have one for 5 minutes. Then 4 minutes, you are going to repeat 1 minute of lunges and 1 minute of mountain climbers on repeat to equal 4 minutes. And then your 3 minutes. Your 3 minutes, you're just gonna set your timer and try to do as many rounds of 10 push-ups and 15 tricep dips that you can do. It's up to you, however many you can try to do. Then we are on to the 2 minutes, 30 seconds of regular squats, 30 seconds of sumo squat. You can up the intensity by adding the jump or lower it by not going so deep in your squat on repeat 2 times to equal your 2 minutes. And lastly, the 1 minute plank, your variation. Now, please promise me that you will stop and breathe whenever you need to. You can pause your timer, you can stop and get some water. And remember, this is just 15 minutes. So if you're feeling great, try to repeat it a second time, or maybe even a third time, and track your progress. This is a total body workout. I guarantee if you do this while you're home, your heart will get pumping. Just make for overall a healthier and happier body, muscles, and mind. So there you go. There's my Self Soul Space. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. I'm kidding. Anyway, for more recipes, subscribe to the channel, comment below. Listen, definitely, please, let me know if you've tried it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bye.